Picard's Hollywood premiere, it seems like every influencer and Star Trek blogger, except us, has the first 6 episodes and spoiler-free reviews, plus prodigies heading our way this year, it seems.
From TrekZone's virtual studio to the world, with early access and behind the scenes for members, this is TrekZone Sci-Fi News.
This is the Bite Size Podcast catching you up on the latest science fiction production info. In an announcement last week, Paramount Plus confirmed that they have secured the rights to Picard's 3rd season and Lower Decks for their international streaming portals, the 2 series that were sold to Amazon Prime when P Plus didn't exist outside of the US. They've now found their home with the rest of the Star Trek family. Prime continues to hold the rights as well, though, so for international fans, that's those of us in the UK, Italy, France, Germany, Austria, Switzerland, New Zealand, Japan, India, and of course here in Australia as well. We'll have 2 options to catch these series. The Mountain, meanwhile, has released a special edition of The Ready Room that's not available internationally, despite them now being the rights holders. So I wish I could talk to you about it, but instead, let's turn to the historic TCL Chinese Theatre in Hollywood, where Thursday night last week saw the who's who turn out to watch the premiere of the final season. Dozens upon dozens of spoiler-free reviews have been released, including from many folks who have been given screeners for the first 6 episodes. Now, you won't see any spoiler-free reviews on TrekZone, however, as Amazon Prime has not conducted any press for the forthcoming season. What I can say, however, is that the Star Trek Logs Instagram account is active once again, and we've got a few posts tied into this week's 3rd season premiere. We know that Lore was taken to the Daystrom station after the events of Descent in the start of TNG's 7th season in 2370. Alton Sung from season 1 of Picard has seemingly died, with his research transferred there as well. Dr. Crusher has resigned from Starfleet, serving in a private capacity on her ship, the SS Helios. Worf didn't serve as Federation ambassador for too long, returning to the Enterprise E with his current whereabouts classified. LaForge moved on from the E with special assignments, now holding the rank of Commodore, and his 2 daughters serve in Starfleet. After returning to active duty in 2399, the first season of Picard, Riker worked on the Titan Refit project. Troy remains on active duty should she be called for service again. Meanwhile, 7 of 9 was granted a Starfleet commission with assistance from Admirals Picard and Janeway, and is now the first officer of this season's hero ship, the Titan. We also learned that this season's Titan is the second to bear the name, with the first, NCC 1777, being led by Captain Savick and serving as the Federation flagship while the Enterprise B was under construction. Picard's premiere for the world from February 16, very, very close now. Well, a 2023 promo for the soon-to-be merged Paramount Plus and Showtime streamer has given us confirmation of Prodigy's 2nd season premiere after a Trek Talks 2 panel just a few weeks ago saw showrunner Kevin Hageman, note that a premiere hadn't been finalised yet, and while we don't have a specific date, that promo indicates it is coming this year, likely around the fall. US fall, that is. Trek Movie reports that Amazon listings for Strange New Worlds Season 1 on Ultra High Def Blu-ray have surfaced. The limited edition Steelbook includes a host of extras and comes hot on the heels of the TNG movie's 4K UHD announcement. Matt Shakman's been making the news rounds. The director tapped to helm Star Trek 4 a couple of years ago, but who left last year in the US summer to pursue a Fantastic Four flick. Collider spoke with him and he confirmed that the movie was going to be a tentpole for Paramount, but the high cost was a must given the expensive nature of science fiction filmmaking. Trek Movie is also reporting an exclusive tip-off that the 2nd season of the Gates McFadden podcast Investigates is coming on February 21. The 2nd season, they say, will feature brand new interviews with a number of Star Trek stars from classic Trek to the new Paramount Plus series, including William Shatner, Kate Mulgrew, Anson Mount, Tawny Newsome, Jack Quaid, and John Billingsley. Well, members get perks. Click join under every TrekZone video to sign up and get early access and behind the scenes for less than a cup of coffee a month. For our podcast listeners, jump onto the trek.zone/support. New membership tiers are available to help support TrekZone's upcoming Star Trek fan film, so be on the lookout for that, the trek.zone/support. Clicking thanks under TrekZone's videos enables a one-time contribution, while heading to the trek.zone/PayPal is the most direct route into this podcast budget. Nothing fancy, just my pure dedication to the network for a decade and the website for 2 decades. Do any of them today and have my eternal gratitude, or simply continue watching, liking, and subscribing. That works too. I'm Matt Miller for TrekZone. I'll see you in the comments.